Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things. And today I have my January palette bingo video for you. I'm very excited for this video. I'm switching it up a little bit this month. If you're familiar with my series, I typically take the eyeshadows I have in my Shop My Stash and I choose 5 random shades with a number generator and make some sort of eye look with them. But if you have seen my Shop My Stash this past month, you would know I switched it up a little this month. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out up here. But since I did switch it up, I decided that for my first palette bingo of the year, I would take 5 of my favorite eyeshadow palettes that came out in the year 2020 and pick one shade from each palette to create an eye look with. So if that is something that interests you, then keep on watching. Let's go. Okay, so the first palette I'm going to choose from is the e.l.f. Bite Size palette in the Cream and Sugar shades. So this should hopefully give us at least one neutral in this look. So I have the numbers 1 through 4 in a number generator. We got number 2, which is actually my favorite shade in this palette, so I'm pretty happy about that. It's such a pretty, shimmery, like champagne tone, so that'll be really fun. The next palette will be the Lorac Sparkling palette. This is a teeny tiny little neutral palette. We have 3 mattes and 3 shimmers that we can potentially wind up with. So I will make our next drawing 1 through 6. We got number 4, which is actually my favorite shade in this palette, which is probably going to be very similar to the shade we already got because it's like a champagne-y shimmer. Okay, this one has a little bit more like rose goldiness to it, but hopefully we get some mattes or something to work with in the other palettes. Also, all of these palettes that we'll be talking about today are in my best makeup of 2020 video if you haven't seen that yet. The next palette I want to use is the ColourPop The Child palette. So I don't know, maybe we'll get some green. So next I will choose from 1 to 9. We got number 7, which is a green, and it is the shade Little Frog, which actually is a matte with glitter in it. And that's that shade right there. Okay, the 4th palette I'll be using is the Balisarian and Estate Cosmetics Venice Fling palette. Again, we could get something colorful, we could get something neutral. It's pretty up in the air with this one. So I will leave this at 1 through 9 and we will get number 8 this time, which is the bottom center shade called Puppy Love. Oh man. I have done like a one shadow look with this color before. And it's really, really pretty. We're getting like Christmassy colors. That's funny. All right, so we really only have one sort of matte. So hopefully we get a matte in the last palette. Okay, and the last palette we'll be using today is the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette. And this one has 18 shades in it, so we really could get neutral, shimmer, wild. I have no idea what we're gonna get. So out of 18, we landed on number 14, which is a matte, and it is this shade right here called A La Mode. So a very interesting color story. 2 champagnes, a green, a red, and a mauve. Let me think for a second. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with our A La Mode shade, and I'm going to use this Moda crease brush from their pastel line, and I'm going to start with it in the crease. If you guys had to pick the top 5 palettes that came out in 2020, what would you choose? I definitely did not try a ton of brand new eyeshadow palettes in 2020, so these are kind of the best of the best from what I tried, but I know a lot of eyeshadow palettes came out this past year, so what do you guys think are the best of the best? Also, this is really weird to me because I've barely been wearing eyeshadow the past like 2 weeks, so hopefully I remember what I'm doing. Now I want to take a brush with nothing on it. So this is a Farrah 35E brush, and I just want to blend the edges. Also, if you're wondering about any of the makeup I'm wearing on my face right now, it will all be linked down in the description box. Now I'm going to take the Puppy Love shade, and I don't know if I want to use my finger or... Yeah, let's just use a finger. Why not? I'm going to tap it all over the lid. And then I'll kind of come in with a brush to blend. Now I'm gonna come in with a Luxie small shader brush. Just kind of try to get into the inner corner and the outer. And then I'm gonna blend. now I'm gonna take this. This is an e.l.f. flat eyeliner brush, and I'm going to use the shade Little Frog. Out on the outer corner of the lower lash line, I have not used lower lash line eyeshadow in forever. This really is a straight up Christmassy look we got going on right now. I'm definitely gonna have to add some eyeliner to this look. I'm gonna throw in a little bit of eyeliner. This is the Tarteist dual-ended eyeliner, and I just wanna put a little in the waterline right now. Okay, now on the upper lash line, on the upper lid, I think I'm going to go in with the Lorac shimmer. I'm going to tap that right in the center of the lid. And I'm gonna make sure the edges blend together. Now I'm gonna go in with the other end of the Tarte eyeliner and make a tiny wing really quick. Then I'm gonna use the other end in a tight line. And then the last shade we have is in the e.l.f. palette, and I'm going to use this, which is a Moda detail brush, and I'm gonna put it on the inner half of the lower lash line and kind of blend it into the green. I definitely wasn't expecting a Christmassy look today, but I want to throw in a little mascara to see if that ties the look together, and then we can pick out a lip product. I'm going in with my Kosas The Big Clean. I will say I definitely got a little fallout from that red shimmer. I definitely piled it on, but check out that mascara, it's a good one. Now a lip product. I want to pick a mini since I am trying to use up my minis in 2021. Should I just go Pillow Talk? I have a little Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk here. Maybe that'll go. Let's see. I think this is a matte formula, so I kind of want to throw a gloss over. So what if we threw on, this is Buxom Hot Toddy. This is their lip cream. Yes. I think that's good. It feels weird to wear so much color when I've been so anti wearing color lately, but it's very festive if it was still Christmas time with the green and the red. Let me know if you like this idea in the comments. I don't think there's gonna be a palette bingo next month, but we'll see what happens with the baby. But yeah, that is it for this video. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.